Greetings! In today's daily discovery, we are discovering how to make beef jerky, which is so good it is almost a cheat. It is basically a way to take beef, turn it into something that is a snack that you can flavor however you want, with whatever spices you like, and eat it without needing to cook it, and it doesn't spoil even outside the fridge. It's unbelievable. You can substitute a meal for jerky at any time. If you're on a ketogenic diet and you need more fat, because it's just basically protein, it's just lean meat, you can then supplement some fat by eating some cheese or something like that. And this is a great way to become independent of cooking by yourself or somebody else. You just basically grab it and eat it. It's very similar to what nomadic warriors were doing in the past. They didn't need to cook or anything, they were just having such types of meat products with themselves, and they were eating them as they needed to. Here are the grills that are inside the dehydrator. I basically laid the meat on them and I just salted it from both sides, rubbed the salt into the meat with my fingers, and yeah, of course I'm using the Cro-Magnon method straight from the bag in the first one. And in it goes. The slices were a bit on the thick side, but that's okay, you just need to cook it a little more. Next batch I used also granulated garlic, mixed it with the salt. So the idea was to progressively add more spices into the mix, to make different flavors, to test them all, because it's the first time I was doing it. And I can tell you from now that the best taste, because I've already eaten more than half of them, the best taste was with all the spices inside. So here I'm adding the spice mixture to both sides. You can make them with more or less spice, or different spices, or even no spice at all. You don't even need to add salt, in fact, to make jerky. You can just dry the meat and that's jerky. But it's tastier and better. It's better jerky if you just add some spices, if you make your own mix. So pepper was the previous one, and now that's chili powder. And yeah, that mixture was the best, that had everything inside. That goes in, and I set the dehydrator, I close the dehydrator and I set it at 12 hours and 80 degrees Celsius. You can set it as low as 8 hours and 70 degrees Celsius, which is what you do for thinner slices, and for these ones this was necessary, I thought. So this was the final result. That is beautiful. So there you have it, some great homemade beef jerky. I can tell you that I really liked it. I already ate more than half of it together with my two youngest sons. And the thing that I would change in the next batch was just that I would slice the slices. I would make them into strips. I would just cut them into strips, just because it's easier to eat. But this was fine to eat as well. Maybe I would experiment with slightly thinner slices as well, so that I don't need to cook them for 12 hours, but I can make them in 8 hours. That's another change. But other than that, that's an amazing snack. That was really delicious. And what I would also suggest is that you combine it with yogurt. If you eat it together with yogurt, like as a snack, maybe dip it in yogurt or just eat it and also eat yogurt at the same time. That was amazing, by the way. That's what I did, and that's why I ate so much. So now feel free to go ahead and leave some recipes for beef jerky down in the comments that I would be maybe willing to try for the next time I do it. And I will see you then. Be well and take care.